So Buttercup is the first police therapy dog in the state of Colorado. So she assists me with my duties as a school resource officer. So if you think of my job, it's a little bit different than a patrol officer's job would be. My job is to build relationship within the community. I'm actually in the counseling wing on purpose because a lot of what I do ends up looking more like counseling than it does jail time. So she assists with things like anxiety and depression, suicidality, and also she's extremely helpful with our special needs community, specifically people who can't communicate how they're feeling or what they're thinking. She's really good for not needing any explanation. She just knows that you need better. You need somebody that sympathizes with you. So my favorite part about Buttercup's training is that she was a dog that was rescued. And she was actually taken into a shelter as a stray. And then she was taken by a program in Florida, and the program is called Paws and Stripes College. And what that program does is it takes stray dogs and it pairs them with inmates that are interested on working with dogs and are on good behavior. And those inmates actually spend their time training her. Once they're done doing their training, the inmates leave jail with certificates for dog grooming and dog training. And they can turn around and flip those into jobs once they get out of incarceration, which is really cool. And then the dogs themselves end up getting donated to law enforcement or to veterans or sometimes to children with autism. So I really love the fact that her training prepared her to serve in the capacity that she is, and that it helped the legal system as well. It helped our inmates within the jail system. Mental health has been on a decline for the better part of 2.5 years. So it's important right now specifically because of our context that we have something like this to assist with bringing us up. One of the things they do as studies with therapy dogs is they bring them into hospitals and they use them for people who are recovering from sicknesses or surgeries. And they actually have tested the blood. And there's actually stuff that happens in your blood where it releases chemicals that help you to tolerate pain and to help you with mental difficulties associated with recovery. So she's actually like a technical tool that assists us not just by making you smile, but assists your body with processing things that are maybe a little more difficult. She's kind of the emotional equalizer. And I think if we were to test students' blood within the school, you'd see that there's an improvement in the way that we deal with those stresses and those pains and those pressures when you have a dog or a tool like this to interact with.